Hello and welcome everyone. It is another Thursday where we get to play Tales of Vardin here on To Be Diced. Yes, it is true. We are here, ready to roll some dice and have some fun with all of you. So, we'll start right up here. Our good friend.
Hello, members. Also known as Simite on the interwebs. I am very sneezy all of a sudden for no reason. So I'll probably be off camera because I look like crap. And but I'm here and I'll be rolling dice right along with the rest of you.
I guess it makes it my turn. Hello, my name is Taylor, also known as Nerdy Pinup Girl on most social media platforms, mainly active on TikTok and Instagram. If you like cosplay, body paint, monster simping, anything along the lines of that, D&D and nerdy stuff, feel free to give me a follow. Half-orc barbarian raised and fire now, raised by halflings on the never-ending journey to find her lovely Helene, who is currently trapped in the abyss by mists.
Hello, my name is Matt. I like to go by War Torn Knight out there on the interwebs, and this evening I have the wonderful pleasure to once again be playing Godim Mirson, the Goliath Druid, formerly Goliath Wizard, of literal reason in the party. I do not understand how in my absence one person could set themselves on fire this much, but it just gets more and more alarming the more that I hear about it. Speaking of which,
stealth immolation. Who could that be? Hi, I'm Tarzan8255 on all social media platforms. You can find me anywhere you like. I play William, the rumored self-immolationist, turned pirate slash naval officer turned pirate. He's a zombie, likes to shoot things with great time, and he also now has magic. It's good, great. He's got his son-in-law or adopted son back, so that's great for his morale. On to you, adopted son.
Hi, it's me, DL, also known as DL.cos, and also on all social media. He plays said adopted soy who loves all his beasts and monsters and things that are friend-shaped but should probably not be your friend unless you let him go speak to it first. Very excited to be playing for you guys again tonight. We shan't.
Hello, sorry for the brother. I'm leaving it, please. Playing your favorite feral goblin who is currently trying to scarf down some food. Nog. Just came back from a semi-busy morning workday, but I'm here to bring out good vibes and plenty of laughter among the chaos with the group. On to you, Chris.
Thank you. If you like what we do here on Thursdays, you'll enjoy some of the other things that we do as well. All of our previous campaigns, previous sessions. But if you're wanting to catch them live, we do have some things in the works. So Tuesday, we have another session of Edge of the Empire, Star Wars campaign with our DM, Tarzan. And then we have, not this Thursday, next Thursday, we'll be returning with Tales of Vardin. I believe we just had Frontiers Rep on this Sunday. So not this coming Sunday, the next Sunday is when we'll be having that one. And a Dimensional Dial of Dr. Diago is this for you coming this week with some great games, some awesome stuff. So we hope you enjoy that coming up. But as promised, we're here for Tales of Vardin, and so back. The night over Isura hangs still. A cool autumn hush settled across the farmlands. Sounds of laughter and music from the harvest memory. Paper lanterns flutter in the breeze, their paper skins sagging as if drowsy from too much joy. In the town square, embers glow beneath iron-bellied braziers, casting adults murmur in low tones around the campfires. Mugs of steaming cider clutched in their calloused hands. The scent of roasted apples, cinnamon, and wood smoke drift lazily, wrapping the town in comfort. Across most drifts faintly from the farmhouse window, joined by the laughter of children still too restless to sleep. The farmer tips back his chair on the tavern porch, humming softly between sips of cider in the cool air, with the promise of another sunrise. The town does not yet know the danger it has endured, nor the shadows stirring beneath their fences. For now, Isura sleeps in peace. As the camera pulls back away from the golden glow of lanterns across darkened streets, and the party standing above this dead creature. The frame lingers on the horizon, and they are so faint it could be mistaken for a trick of the moonlight. The stalks of wheat bow. For just a heartbeat, the stars above seem to blur, as though the world itself has shivered. And it's gone. The night is quiet once more. The emberlit town glows warm in the valley unknowing. And the party has, for a moment, seen sitting at the tables around the campfires, sitting around the same table, sharing conversation and a few drinks. Alfonso Tarzini, a fat Corellian Enoch, a handsome, well-kept half-elf that they met in Greenport. And another face that is not so inviting. A familiar face, but perhaps not a friendly one. After the events of the evening, previously the scarecrow, and then the large creature coming from the ground, Emrys, you step away. Back, Nina greets you at the door with a finger over her mouth. As she takes your hand and quietly walks you across the floor, you hear of a song that your mother would sing to you. And as you round the corner in low candlelight, there sits Finn, tired, eyes heavy. She caresses his forehead and moves his shaggy hair off of out of his eyes. Hush now, moonlight will guard you. The night is your mist. Dream where the rivers run silver and deep. All of the valley will sing as you sleep. Close your tired eyes. The dawn's on her way, carrying sunlight to rest, little blossom. The night's soft and true. The harvest will keep you. These words come flooding back to you, and you almost mouth them as she finishes this song in this rocking chair in the corner. This house used to be so much smaller without the candle shop outside in front. But it's good to has never gone away. You can take as much time as you'd like. If there's anything else you would like to do or say, the floor is yours, my friend. If not, we'll go with the rest of the party. With the rest of you sitting around the remains of what has happened this evening, where did we leave the druid?
Definitely close by. I wouldn't let him go too far until he was
the one that showed up out of the forest with black veins and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the one that was dressed up as a scarecrow. Perfect. Looking around, it seems as though the town itself hasn't been disturbed. No one seems alarmed. Everything business as it should be. However, you know, of course, it's not. You have made it so that the rest of the town can limp along in its blissful ignorance. What are the steps that you're taking from here on out?
Oh, people here are safe.
We need to try and track down this
source of its infection.
As it were, there's weed in
They beckoned to follow. Did you not hear the voice?
I don't believe so, because I think that it was Xenia who was speaking with plants.
Ooh.
It wasn't the plant.
The,
It was that ghastly figure.
It is true.
It just seems like the land keeps getting more and more sick. Like, usually you would need medicine, or sometimes with infections you cut it off.
That infection wasn't
He did not know of the infection until it was too late. His position is monitoring the. It was him doing his job that put him into harm's way.
So I know to go where they so clearly want us to, but investigate would it not be the most efficient way to find resources if they are so proud of how they are going about it? Follow where they lead.
We're walking into a trap. That's beside.
The trap.
Maybe that is what they just want us to think. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
It should, because it always links back to Borak Ball. And as we know, there is one sure way to deal with his aspects. So we find action, and I shall do my best to purge it.
And if it can somehow get me closer to I will kill all of them, and I will shake out any information that I can. I will hold them upside down, and I will shake them.
We will endeavor to get you that source. But the best way to is preparation.
True, but also the last trap that
I think we should rouse this self and learn what they know. Maybe they can give us.
he will need rest. He's been through much. Not only was he infected, but we did not pull punches against him.
We should see if there's a healer in town that can help.
It might also be worth knowing if there are caverns that run beneath the land here. Perhaps not where the fields are. If there is a way underground, isn't it? Is underground from which this disease spreads? It's worth looking into.
How's everyone else doing? I mean, I stood on a roof and didn't take a single fucking hit, so that's a change.
I got a few scratches here and there, but I'm willing to tread onward if we need to.
I am undamaged, but plenty of the weave within.
GM or DM, Daddy Dungeon Daddy. Sorry. What's the current time of day right now? You said evening?
Yeah, you're looking at probably 10:30, 11 o'clock at night.
Okay, so going out now wouldn't be the best idea. So, in preparation. So, William would probably just come to the conclusion that we should probably bed down for the evening. Now that we know fucking Trevor's in fucking town, we need to keep a watch out. The only untouched one for the most part. William will set up a guard rotation, but he'll helmet, taking first watch, and let everybody get rest while they can.
Okay.
But I don't know if anybody else wants to discuss anything.
If we're bedding down, I will say Grendel will probably light one of the candles next to her, lay in bed, thinking about Helene, letting the scent just kind of wash over her, and just lightly hums to herself for comfort, and will eventually just kind of drift off.
Does Grendel still read her Hooked on Phonics book?
She does whenever she gets like downtime or the ritual before bed. Like, so you probably see her sitting in bed with her glasses on, just reading reading the Hooked on Phonics and spelling out the words until like her eyes start to get heavy.
Perfect. His Majesty Lord DM, when Cody sees her doing that, he would like to light the candle that he got yesterday. But she also lit, because I forget the name of it, and I didn't put it on my character sheet because I'm an idiot, but it was the candle that helps with focus.
Perfect.
Ooh. It's like ADHD.
I almost forgot. Nog did catch a scent of something in the air, and he is actively trying to tug on Zinya's leggings. Not sure what you're wearing exactly. But he's trying to actively notify you of something, and he's tugging down on your pants or coat.
Yeah. He would have layers of it too, I guess. What is it?
Brimstone, sulfur, and stinky perfume. And Nog is going to try to discern the location of it. Lord DM, may I know if I need to roll a sniff perception investigation?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception check for it, please.
So that will be that's an advantage. 19 plus 13. Pointing in the direction because I remember that from last week's session, or 2 weeks ago session.
A gentle breeze carries in the smell of sulfur and rot from the fields and surrounding forests, but that's not where the bulk of it is coming from. One that is currently getting up and shaking hands with Corellian Enoch. Trevor Malfort is the target of your perception.
And then with that roll, out of curiosity, am I able to pick up much prey life or animal life near where we are?
I like squirrels, rabbits, that sort of thing?
Squirrels, rabbits, sheep, cattle.
Yes.
Okay. So it's not too far gone, but yeah, he'll
It's
notify
about to go
Zinnia. And yeah, he's just gonna hang by Zinnia.
That would likely be William's least favorite gentleman. But you can see just, well, you can smell just there by the square. He was he was there when I failed to succeed in my task and paid for it with my life. But I'm back now. So, water under the bridge, as they say?
Ah,
I'm not too certain on that part.
water on the bridge is good for thirst, but not bad. You should do what Nog does and not get in water. Stay alive. Nog knows smart.
Yes, that would be ideal, yes. I'm not sure if it would be wise to engage. After all, he is also the one who could control those great metallic creatures. And I don't wish to encounter them more than once in one day as it is.
So Nog not go over and break a leg.
By yourself?
And Nog will just kind of incorrectly look in that direction because he can't see, but he is going to do like the meanest side mug at. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Cody, you are the chosen one. He's looking dead at you, giving a smug look.
Gody is probably like notices, but does not look up from what he's doing, which at this point is probably going over some notes that he has.
Would Landro be with us? Or are we sending him away to the doctor? Or are we keeping him with us?
The druid?
Yeah.
It's up to you. I mean,
I'm sure it'd probably look a little awkward carrying an unconscious person up to the tavern room, but
You got really
I
drunk.
think
with cider.
Gopi gave him. Yeah. They probably be able to shamble and walk if one of you help them for sure.
oh yeah, yeah. William would have brought him upstairs then, while the rest of the group is
Nog immediately
doing whatever.
slaps him out of your hand and says, Captain will do work of little people. Nog will do. And he kind of flexes and starts to grab the man by the ankle and dragging him up where he needs to go.
His head stairs all the way up.
Yeah,
Nog know how.
it's effective.
Nog knows how
damage,
to.
2 points of damage.
Only payment Nog does. William needs to ensure trust in Nog, so Nog gets paid more.
Guy. Probably would stop one of the maids or working people in the tavern and order food up to the room for this very enthusiastic goblin individual, and assist Nog with carrying the Landra, so he's not developing a very severe case of concussions or traumatic brain injuries. But yeah,
You do.
and
You get him there in one
Yeah.
piece. He thanks you for it. Oh, thank you. It's been quite the evening. I don't believe I'm
He's awake now? Oh, fuck yeah. Hello, buddy. It's interrogation mode time. Name's William. William Powell. How are you feeling? Took a pretty nasty knock on the head.
Yes, I generally just feel weak, hungry. It'll pass.
Good thing I got plenty of food coming. You'll have to fight him for it.
Nog is
Once over at
just
Nog.
flexing, cracking his knuckles, and just the slowest eye blink of the left. And give him like 10 minutes, and the right eye will blink soon.
Joke. Not being serious, but we do have food on. What? Sorry to be blunt, but what was the last thing you remember?
I remember going to the field, communing with the land and the crops, and then something cold. To me specifically, it connected deeper than anything I'd felt before. I drew me to that field. So I began to walk. And I walked. And I walked. My feet began something is, if not myself, drawing me closer.
Did you see what it beckoned you?
Yes. Next to the fork in the road. Scarecrow hanging. And when I reached it, the voices stopped. I was myself again for a moment. I met its gaze. As the eyes widened into pits of pure abyss, my senses were overtaken. And all I remember after that is through fields, casting rod, and I was given a lantern by and told to spread his words, spread the master's words in Isura. Your window was the first I came to. I'm sorry, I don't remember more. It's all.
Nog will jog his memory.
Hold on. No. Did you see her face?
Face.
Figure. I gave you the lantern. A voice. Do you recall his voice?
It's wet.
I don't like that. That's gross.
Birds seem to crawl like spiders. I'm sorry, that's all I remember.
The fork that you saw, that you stopped at. You remember how far did you go?
It's the fork east of town. It can't be more than 10, 15 miles.
Dungeon Daddy, do we have that lantern still? Or did we just throw it? Or did it dissipate?
Are you guys talking about the?
Would have been close to where you guys defeated him. But that's up to you if you wanted to pick it up or not.
I think William would have, and if it was safe to carry, then yeah, I'll carry it. But he's not fucking with magical stuff without the assistance of Gody.
Can't believe it took him this long to learn. You only had to lose your soul and be indentured to a long dead pirate?
Yeah, it plays with it. It plays into his end game. The other stuff, like the chains of Inferno, was not something he wanted to risk.
Anyway.
So yeah, he starts to, when he gets done talking to Thalandra, he starts thinking about the lantern. Eventually, he'll turn to Nog. So I'm being, don't hurt him. Let him have some food. Don't eat it all. Don't be greedy. All right.
If Nog has to share food, Nog will hurt.
I ordered enough food for like have a scrap or two. All right, and then William walks out the room, letting him trusting Noggle, give him a chance.
Nog's just gonna, as soon as William leaves, just look at Elijah, climb up onto the lap, and just start staring.
Good boy.
The moment he past the head, just bares fangs and just no touch Nog. Nog is loyal second mate of Captain William. Only one William trusts, aside from Grendel and two others Nog cannot remember the name of, but Nog keep close eye and waves his finger in the wrong direction. Nog keeps a good eye on you. That way Nog gets more rewards.
Of course, you'll do a wonderful job. I'm sure you'll get many treats. By the way, whatever food is coming, 100% yours.
Nog wasn't going to share with you anyway. Nog was going to just give you this.
That's what I thought. Right, yes. Well, make the most of our time then together. Do you play cards or anything? And just trying to William's gone.
Nog has good game for us to play. Nog played it when he was young with giants, and he pulls out a rock, and it will cut from there.
Okay.
pineapple,
That
and
is-
it was a gamble and might not pay out.
Captain will be leaving the room, and Embers will have been like going to knock. Um,
So,
hi. We I need to speak.
all right. Well, I was heading down to the rest down below, so keep up.
Right.
And meet up with everybody else downstairs to go over the findings.
Never again.
Bad.
Making fun of me. That was awful.
No, he's not like that. No, he's too serious for his own good.
We could all mock you, William, but I don't think any of our skin. One of us
Grendel
could.
Is anyone around us? The group? And like, is Trevor here in the building?
Trevor is not in the not in the building. They would have been if people are still kind of milling about and finishing things. The tower is pretty empty, as most of the drinking and festivities has been going on outside in the streets. Everything is keep the chill away. Bartender asleep behind the counter, kind of hat tipped over their eye, but really nobody here but you guys.
Right. By show of hands, who here is sick to death of the Magisterium hunting us like dogs? And us just being on the defensive the entire... Right.
Is me and Grendel here? Because you said Grendel was asleep.
Grendel is
Zony
Grendel's laid down in the bed, just probably lightly snoring.
I've had a bit of a theory going for a while now, and clues keep showing up, and theory and might maybe be something.
You say the T word, and Gaudi just like slowly closes his book and looks up, like, okay.
His favorite word.
It doesn't make any sense for the Magisterium to want magic to end and to actively work. It is entirely based upon magic staying with them. So why? Why is the Midnight Corps basic rules of the Magisterium?
I think they're trying to take away magic. I think it's a byproduct of what they're...
I think they
doing.
are. I think they are for the rest of us. I think. Have you noticed that the more and more magic begins to fail, the more and more fiends and devils start coming through
The
to our
power
world?
fluctuations within the weave are a direct correlation to portals of the abyss opening.
What if the Magisterium thinks they made a deal with the devil? That when magic fails here, and their people and their feet. What if they think they'll be the only ones with magic left? And it'll be easy for them to take over. What if the Magisterium, so that they can have all the power when everything else fails?
If that is their goal, it is.
Which got me thinking about the plague. Why the plague? The plague is preparing people, I think, for devils and demons to come over and more easily, have people be controlled with their minds or whatever, their bodies directly. I think it's time. I think it's time we stop going it alone. We stop making friends. We're in over our heads, and we just need to realize that.
And who would they this?
I think if we could get the Council of Grensis, the Sovereign, to listen to us, to show them proof that the Midnight Court, who is inside the Magisterium, and that they are working to, one, create the plague, show them the piece that was making the plague, and then show them documents from the Crimson Tide raid we were about to do, detailing their being paid by the Magisterium, by the Midnight Court, all throughout the world. I think if we do that, we could get them on our side, and then they would shut down the Magisterium and go in and investigate them and do it quickly before the world ends.
This is assuming that these individuals are not already on board with this corruption.
It is a risk I'm willing to take.
Midnight Court already has its roots planted in the higher command. You're asking the lower is an endeavor that I can promise will more than surely
I'm not
fail.
asking anyone to betray anyone. I am going to show them proof. I want all of you. People that have connections but aren't directly involved with the Magisterium or the Count. I can't think of anyone, but I don't know everyone.
None who are not already involved.
We simply can't go it alone anymore.
We do have allies, some, but we could always use more. I just don't know
What about
how else.
my mother was talking about it last night. Enoch. Enoch.
Corellian Enoch. Proprietor of the Enoch Training Company, child of a Captain Enoch who was lost at sea. Corellian Enoch, as he lives today, is one of the individuals who was instrumental with disrupting the supply lines of the elixir that was turning people into aspects of Warlock Vault in
That's correct.
Greenport. His Matt can't think of the word. Things that a person has usually when talking about. His resources have proved incredibly valuable to us in the past, and he is an individual who we likely could rely on for help in the future.
What if I were to send him a letter detailing my thoughts, telling him,
Chris, didn't we just get told that he was at a campfire
With
nearby?
where to go?
With
Really
towards
not, and then Alfonso.
As you're
Controller.
talking about Aurelian, the bell on the door rings ever so softly. Is actually staying here tonight. So he is on his way to his room as he walks across the floor, just lightly whistling to himself, making sure not to try to wake anyone. And I think that's a good time to go to break. So we'll be right back in about 5 minutes. So early break. We'll be right back for more Tales of Vardin. Stay tuned. Hi, welcome back. We are having some technical difficulties with our sound, so what we're going to do is relaunch the stream. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. I know you just had 5 minutes, but give us 5 more, and we'll relaunch, and we'll be back on to play some more D&D here on To Be Diced. So we'll be right back. Don't go away. 5 minutes.